If you want to be the kind of BME professional that is innovative and that can think and work independently without supervision and in a very confident way, then this program is definitely the place for you.
The diversity that we have here, not only amongst students, it's a diversity amongst faculty, it's a diversity amongst courses offered here. I would say that we have the freedom to choose a very unique area of research within this broad field.
You can have everything from people working with cell culture to other labs where you're working with prosthetics. You could be in Dr. Helen Huang's lab where you're learning about biomechanics. You could be in Dr. Kassab's lab where you're learning more about the heart and fluid mechanics. The sky's the limit, really, with what you want to do here. It's just based on finding your passion.
UCF has a long tradition of engaging students at all levels in research. From the undergraduate level to the graduate level, faculty and students at this university work very closely. We're accessible almost 24 hours a day to our students. We look at them as a responsibility, and we have a source of pride when they succeed, and that's our goal.
That the faculty here care, which is huge.
I think it can be hard to get that personal connection at a university as big as UCF, but I think the professors here do a really good job of that.
So I'd say probably the most unique thing about the UCF BME program is the exposure that students actually get to the field of medicine through the College of Medicine partnership.
And we got to come in after the medical students had dissected the cadavers, and then we got to touch and see and smell the different experiences of real life anatomy in person. And I think that such a higher quality of learning than just reading a textbook and watching the lectures.
You see all of these images and stuff in textbooks, and you see pretty 2D pictures, and it's like, okay, this is a really well-defined structure. But you go into these labs and you get to work with a cadaver, and you discover that that's not how people are. Like, not at all.
At the end of the day, we all have different bodies, different muscles, different brains and control systems. So the lab, going to the College of Medicine, I think also drives home that point, that every body is unique.
It really drives home the reality that in this field, we're not designing a medical device or biotech that's one size fits all. It has to be personalized for every single person.
We accept students directly from the bachelor's level to pursue a PhD. We also accept students with a master's degree to pursue a PhD. We have an MD, Master's in Biomedical Engineering dual program at this point. And the idea with this dual program is that that research experience will lead to a master's thesis. So that enables a medical student to earn a master's degree in biomedical engineering in a reasonable amount of time.
After my master's, I do plan to go back into industry, and I really do feel like this time I'm going to be ready, thanks to my experience in the BME program. This program has really given me the chance to be innovative, to be resourceful, to think outside the box, to just make the best out of what I have in front of me.
You're going to come into a program, that is in a large metropolitan area that has much access to clinicians, much access to industry. You come into a vibrant program, a young university that's growing, that is multidisciplinary, and so you benefit from such an environment.
I think our location is a massive benefit to the students. We have some pretty major hospital systems nearby. And then we do have a lot of research. We have Research Park. We have Limitless has become its own little powerhouse.
I would say that, once you walk on campus and you meet some of the faculty and you just read some of the materials and you see what's going on in some of our labs, if you have a passion for wanting to help people, if you have a passion for wanting to look at problems from different perspectives, you really won't need much convincing, to come here. It'll just be natural.